इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by Management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today's brand is New Holland brand, and we will go ahead and we'll have the presentation. We have joined with Divya Kumar, we have joined with Anmol Kapase, and we also have joined with Gaurav Arora from Franchise India. But before we start the presentation and talk more about the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you will have opportunity to ask all your queries about the brand and about the business opportunity. I request you to please keep on posting all your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. And we will take up all your questions once the presentation is over. Now, I would request Gaurav to take the lead and set the context of this webinar.
Hi, Bharat. Thank you so much for setting up the context, opening the session, Business Opportunity Over Chai. So we have the brand for the day, New Holland, which is actually a very famous name in the automobile industry, especially on the agriculture side, because they come with a pedigree of giving a very newest technology tractors, and they are placed at a very premium side on this category. So automobile, is one category which has always been booming, and a lot of our land bank is today in India is basically a farmland, and we need this kind of a tool to basically do the best practice. And we have the brand New Holland today, and we have Divya and Amol from the brand side who has joined. But before I give them the podium, I'd like to set a context here that Franchise India, as Bharat said, has been doing this aggregation business for the last 27 years with only one aim, that we have to be giving you the right opportunity, both for the brand as well as for the investors. Because while you get into an association, you become a franchise partner with any brand, it is very important that while you're choosing this brand, you're actually going through a right process. And Franchise India has been very successful in helping almost 5 million odd people in the last 27 years, and more than 10,000 such brands who have scaled up today and created their franchise network, setting up not just in India, but also studying around 8 countries with the help of Franchise India team. So I'd like to tell you that how do we do so, right? Because while I'm telling you that you have to choose the right business, but there is a process that you have to follow, right? And Franchise India team today present in about 97 cities in India is helping investors locally to understand that how well they are from a mindset perspective connected well to that category or to that business. Because you may have an aspiration to set up any business. It can be food, it can be education, it can be automobile, it can be any technology based business, or maybe a contract manufacturing, or maybe a usage of any kind of a land for setting up a dark store like a Blinkit or a Zepto. But while you're doing so, you have to be very, very well thought through that why you are choosing that business. Are you fitting well into that business? Do you have that kind of a time and knowledge and education and background to set up that kind of a business or to manage that kind of a business? What kind of vision do you personally possess? And is that vision aligned with the vision of the brand team? If not, then strategically you're not going right, my boy. You have to be thinking, doing an introspection while you are strategically selecting a right brand or a category to choose the business. Then you will also have to see that what's your own vision of 3 to 5 years with that brand. Do you want to stick to only one franchisee, or you want to become a master franchisee, or you want to set up a multi-unit, right? Because there is always a space, always a void that you have while you reach to a zenith of a business in next 3 to 5 years. What's next? What is that inflection point that you're looking at? So you have to be prepared with all these scaling up of business while you're selecting a business, because the category should have an exponential growth opportunity in that market, in that area, and with you particularly coming in with a different vision to take up that brand to the next level. Then the second most important factor that you have to see while you're choosing a business is that what market are you doing that business? Do you really have a need? Do you really have a demand? Do you really have the less of supply of that particular commodity or a service which you're choosing to become part of? Like we are talking about New Holland, which is a tractor manufacturing company, and you will be becoming a dealer in any part of the country, or maybe Rajasthan, wherever you're coming from. So do you see that kind of a demand in that market? If yes, it is the right opportunity. And if you think that there is an opportunity, but you are unclear as to which is the right brand, then you come to Franchise India, or you hear about the brand, right, and the story that they have for them in that market, which can help you to scale up that business. That's the right brand you are going to be joining in. So it's very, very important. Then you need the right, property. So one is the demand and supply. The second is the property. Does that suit the requirement of a brand? If the brand requirement is of, let's say, 10,000 odd square feet to set up their retail store or maybe a dark store, and you have 5,000, how will you manage? So strategically, you may be right, but from a market side, from a property side, you may not be fitting well in that business. So you have to be really, really cautious. And then the local licenses that you need to do that business in that market, right? Suppose you choose to do a food business, you need a fire license, you need a food license, you need a trade license, you need a municipal corporation license. So do you have that kind of a resource available, or your property fit well into that category, right? That you can obtain all these licenses. So it's very, very important that you choose the market right, you choose the business right, you choose the floor right, you choose the space right. Then the operational capability that you need in that business, the operational fitment. It's very, very important. Brand has been capable enough. That is why today they are available in the market and they're giving their franchise, because they have created a baby and they've nurtured it well, that it has become an adult now, and that adult has becoming a income earning member for that family. But now you have to create an income opportunity for you. So whether you fit in operationally in that business well or not, do you have that local capability? Can you manage that kind of a talent? Do you have the potential to learn and become talent yourself? Because beneath you, the team who is going to be working day in, day out basis with your clients, with your customers, with your buyers, and with your service consumers, you have to be personally trained enough, right? So that local capability, that local operational efficiency is something that you need to be in that business, in that local market. So strategically, market, operations, and then the finance, the money that you want to invest in, the ROI that you expect, the payback that you expect, and the scale up opportunity, as I said, in the strategy side. Do you see the scalability opportunity? Because any business that you choose works on a 3S theory: sell, sustain, scale. You can sell one time, but do you have a repeat selling opportunity? If yes, you can sustain that business. Do you see yourself expanding that business, expanding your horizons, expanding your market territory where you want to service? You have a scalability opportunity. So sales, sustainability, and scalability is very, very important from a 3S theory perspective. And all these four parameters of strategy, operations, market, and finance are the fitment criteria. That's where franchising that team brings a lot of capability for you to choose the right business. And that's what my team does across the country, 97 cities. Now, before I hand over the stage to my respected brand today, I request you to please make this session as interactive as possible. Use the Q&A box to leave your questions so that we can answer your questions after the session today. And we may also connect you with the brand team after the session is over. So you leave your contact number, leave the location of your interest and the availability of resource that you have so that we are sure. And also the timeline that you want to choose to do business. You want to do business in the next 15 days, maybe 30 days, 90 days, maybe 120 days. So be as clear as possible so that we can define the right strategy with you. We can keep your profile with us secured and we can start the discussion and keep it ongoing so that you get the right updates from the team and you basically end up doing the right business, end up choosing the right business. So thank you so much once again for coming and joining us on this Tuesday afternoon for the business opportunity over chai with a brand called New Holland. Thank you so much once again. Divya and Amol, I give the podium to you. Now I have my colleague, a very senior consultant, Ashok, also with me on this call. He will also be giving you insight from a commercial aspect, from a business aspect, right? But before Ashok comes and takes over, Divya and Amol are going to talk about their story from a brand side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gaurav.
So thank you, Gaurav, and it was lovely opening session to take this forward. So now I will be sharing my screen. We'll be speaking about business opportunity with CNH. CNH is nothing but Case New Holland Industrial. So I will start with my presentation. So just if anyone can confirm me if my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. So New Holland agriculture in India, New Holland is not a new player in India, but yes, compared to other competitors, yes, it's a new. But in global, if you look at it in a global parameter, we are having a legacy of around 125 plus years. So it is a part of global organization, CNH, Case New Holland Industrial. That's what I just informed you. So what is CNH? It has 10 brands, 42 manufacturing facilities across the world, 49 R&D centers, out of which 5 are present in this Asian continent. We serve around 170 markets and 40,000 plus full-time employees are engaged with this organization. So here, if you see, these are our brands: Industrial Harvester, New Holland, Holland Construction, Steyr, Raven, Textic Oil, Miller, Slide, and Eurocomac. Out of these, 4 are present in India. Above 4 is Industrial Harvester, New Holland Construction, and Case Construction. These are the 4 brands which we serve in India. The rest 6 brands we don't serve in India. Right. So I will be taking you through all this information. What are the brands which we'll be serving in India and what are the business opportunities. So just giving a global overview so that you can understand about the organization in a better aspect. So we are in 3 segments, having some distinct features, which is first is agriculture, which comprises of 74% of our overall global business. Construction is a 16% and financial services is 10%. So in agriculture, we are world's second largest manufacturer of agricultural machinery, leader in machine automation and precision technology, and pioneer in alternative propulsion. Alternative propulsion is nothing but low emission or zero emission vehicles. We are engaged in using or developing a technology which do not use the fossil fuels, burn fossil fuels as per the global environmental guidelines, which has been released. Construction segment, yes, we are a global player. We are the market leaders at a global level. We have synergies for agriculture segment also. The construction equipment we manufacture, they are in sync with the agricultural requirements as well. And we also invest in digital and electrification requirements as per the global standards. In financial services, we are a global financier supporting our brands, customers, importers, and dealers. So we are supporting not only to our customers, but our dealers also in wholesale and retail financing as well. So for having a customer experience and competitive edge over brands, we have introduced these financial services. Around 2 lakh crores is our global revenue for 2023, for the financial year 2023, for the full year. Now, after briefing about the global presence, let's talk about CNH in India. CNH in India, we are working in 3 segments: agriculture, which is 70%, 71%, comprises our total business in India. Construction is 26%, and financial services is 3%. So financial services is our recent business. We started recently, around 1.5 to 2 years before. Agriculture we started initially, and then later on we launched our construction business. 4 legal entities, that's what I told you. It's Industrial India, Construction, CNH Capital, India Technology Center. The brands are Industrial Harvester, New Holland, CNH Capital, and Case Construction. Here, in Case Industrial Harvesters and New Holland, we support in tractors, combined harvesters, crop residue management, sugarcane harvester, and backhoe loaders and compactors in construction equipment. We are having 3 manufacturing facilities in India. 2 are for agriculture segment, 1 is for construction segment. Our initial facility was launched in Greater Noida. Second, our agriculture segment facility is in Pune. And in Pithampur, we have our construction equipment manufacturing facility. Our head office is based out of Gurgaon, and our India Technology Center is also based out of Gurgaon. So in India, around 3,400 employees are engaged, full-time employees, 3 plants, 4 R&D centers. So we are having a parts distribution center in Indore, which serve to all India. And there are different hubs across India which are available as of now. So in India, for agriculture segment, we are having around 500 or about 500 dealers as of now in India for agriculture segment only. Speaking about our history in India, we had a joint venture in 1969 with Escorts Limited. So if you can see my screen, it is mentioned as Ford and Escorts Limited, joint venture in 1969. So what Ford is doing with CNH? So let me tell you, Mr. Henry Ford was a founder member of this CNH Industrial. So there are different organizations which served as a sister concern before it became a part of CNH. So Ford, Fiat, Ferrari, Steyr, Iveco, these are all our group companies, and they formed around 7 years before, a new subsidiary was formed as CNH, and these 10 brands are the part of this CNH Industrial now. So we had a joint venture with Escorts Limited. As per the government policy in India, no foreign player was allowed to invest directly, to do a direct investment in India. So we had a joint venture with Escorts Limited, and we started producing tractors in India. From there and then only. In 1971, first Ford tractor was produced in India. After that, we had a joint venture with L&T, and we started construction business in Pithampur plant. So our first tractor was launched in India in 1998, which was 70 HP tractors. So our core competency initially was in higher HP segment. We catered for higher HP segment. Then in 2001, our new model 42 HP was launched in India, depending on the market requirement. So we started changing, accepting the market requirements, and we started launching our new plants. Going ahead, in 1998, we also established our own plant in India. As per the government norms, government changed the norm that any foreign player can invest in India. And accordingly, the same was absorbed, and we developed our plant in India. Going ahead in 2008, we started crop residue management. We introduced crop residue management in India with the launch of our small scale, square baler. So crop residue management, if you are aware, this has become a global issue as of now. And crop residue management depend for the environmental benefits globally and in UN also. This initiative or this activity is given utmost importance, and many initiatives, many organizations are working towards it. So this initiative we started in 2008 itself. In 2010, we pioneered and mechanization for our sugarcane harvester. We were the pioneers. We launched the sugarcane harvester in India, a customized sugarcane harvester which was as per the market requirements in India. Going ahead, different equipments and tractors, models, their variants were launched. In 2017, we launched combined harvester. So this combined harvester, this is the harvester which can harvest amongst all the pulses and millets. So it was launched in 2017. In 2018, CNH Capital started its business operations, and it was full-fledged operational by 2019. In 2019, we also introduced our first AC cabin tractor, which was manufactured in our Greater Noida plant. In 2020, we sold our 5 lakh tractor. In 2021, around 57, we manufactured around 5 lakh tractors. And in 2022, a technology center was started in India. So technology center is nothing but, this is the precision technology center, which is supporting our manufacturing requirements, our precision technology requirements, our support function, and also we are customizing these support functions to other manufacturers also. And in 2023, we have completed 25 years in India with a selling of 6,70,000 tractors. So this is our brief history in India. About the manufacturing facility, if you can see my screen, this is our manufacturing facility in Greater Noida. It is about 45-acre plant, best in class, best in the industry plant available. I will just share a video also so that you can have or understand the presence of CNH in India.
न्यू हॉलैंड, हर किसान की असली ताकत, दे किसान को ऊंची उड़ान। न्यू हॉलैंड, ग्लोबल कंपनी सीएनएच की बुलंद पहचान। सीएनएच विश्व भर में अपनी 42 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटीज के साथ 170 देशों में लिख रहा है विकास का नया इतिहास, जिसकी सालाना आय है 2 लाख करोड़ रुपए। सीएनएच को मजबूती देते हैं इसके 3 पिलर्स: एग्रीकल्चर, कंस्ट्रक्शन और फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज। सीएनएच ग्लोबल के ही नक्शे कदम पर चल रहा है सीएनएच इंडिया, और इसकी बुनियाद में भी हैं वही 3 मजबूत पिलर्स। साथ ही अपने 3 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट्स के जरिए सीएनएच इंडिया 75 से भी ज्यादा देशों में प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है, और इन वर्ल्ड क्लास प्रोडक्ट्स को अपनी कटिंग एज इंजीनियरिंग और इनोवेशन से सपोर्ट करते हैं इंडिया के 4 एडवांस्ड R&D केंद्र, जिनमें शामिल है इंडिया टेक्नोलॉजी सेंटर। ग्लोबल R&D का एक अहम हिस्सा सीएनएच इंडिया के हैं 3 बेहतरीन ब्रांड्स, जिन्हें सपोर्ट करता है सीएनएच कैपिटल, जो कस्टमर्स और डीलर्स को देता है रिटेल और होलसेल की फाइनेंशियल सेवाएं, जैसे फ्लेक्सिबल पेमेंट टर्म्स और इंटरेस्ट फ्री टर्म्स। सीएनएच इंडिया का कंस्ट्रक्शन ब्रांड केस कंस्ट्रक्शन, जो अपने क्षेत्र में एक जाना माना नाम है, और एग्रीकल्चर ब्रांड्स में शामिल है केस IH, जो भारत में मैकेनाइज्ड शुगर हार्वेस्टिंग की शुरुआत के लिए विख्यात है, और न्यू हॉलैंड, जो ट्रैक्टर्स, हार्वेस्टर्स, इंप्लीमेंट्स और बेलर्स जैसी एग्रीकल्चरल मशीन्स का है चैंपियन। 125 सालों से दुनिया भर के किसानों के दिलों पर राज कर रहा है न्यू हॉलैंड। भारत में न्यू हॉलैंड ट्रैक्टर्स की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की शुरुआत हुई 1998 से। अपने शुरुआती दिनों से ही न्यू हॉलैंड ने भारत की फार्मिंग को बनाया है आसान और फायदेमंद। भारतीय कृषि की जरूरतें बदल रही हैं। उसी के हिसाब से न्यू हॉलैंड अपनी वर्ल्ड क्लास टेक्नोलॉजी से इंस्पायर्ड होकर भारत में ला रहा है नई टेक्नोलॉजी से सुसज्जित प्रोडक्ट्स। न्यू हॉलैंड आप तक लाता है आपकी कृषि और कमर्शियल एप्लीकेशंस के मुताबिक हर सेगमेंट के ट्रैक्टर्स। भारत की जमीन भारत की ही तरह डाइवर्स है। इसका भूगोल, मिट्टी और फसल सब में बहुत भिन्नता है। न्यू हॉलैंड ये समझते हैं, तभी तो है इसके पास हर प्रकार की एग्रीकल्चरल मशीनरी। मिट्टी चाहे गीली हो, सूखी हो, नर्म हो या कठोर, और फसल चाहे धान हो, गेहूं हो, गन्ना हो या कपास। न्यू हॉलैंड ऐसे हर हालात को ध्यान में रखते हुए आपके हर काम के लिए लाते हैं सर्वोत्तम प्रोडक्ट्स। कृषि के लिए भूमि तैयार करनी है या बुआई, कटाई करनी है या कटाई के बाद होने वाले कृषि कार्य, अब रहिए बेफिक्र। न्यू हॉलैंड के पास है हर समाधान। इसलिए न्यू हॉलैंड मतलब कंप्लीट फार्म मैकेनाइजेशन सॉल्यूशन। न्यू हॉलैंड अपने 500 से भी अधिक डीलर्स के साथ कस्टमर्स की हर मुश्किल को बनाते हैं आसान। तभी तो आज 5 लाख से भी ज्यादा कस्टमर्स न्यू हॉलैंड परिवार का अटूट हिस्सा हैं। न्यू हॉलैंड, भारतीय किसान की पहचान। तभी तो है ये हर किसान का अभिमान।
You hope you have liked the video. ये हमारा this is our manufacturing plant in Greater Noida. We are having a rich legacy in servicing the farmers across the globe. Basically, जो अभी आपने वीडियो में देखा है, it was a video version what I have explained in English. So जो हिंदी भाषिक है उनके लिए वो हिंदी में वीडियो भी था. Going ahead, we are having a farming specialist across the globe. Every segment, each and every segment, wherever there is a requirement, we have that technology readily available, and we can easily get that technology in India as well. So if you speak about the different sectors we are having in the ground care, wherein the grass management is there, vineyards like grapes, orchards, everywhere, livestock, yes, for hay and forage harvesters we provide for the livestock, cash crops like baling machines, equipments, other crop residue management comes in the cash crops, and the contracting farming, wherein the different types of combined harvesters and other maize harvesters are required for the contractors for doing the handling the large equipments or for the customer having as well. HP range, yes, we have a HP range globally available from 20 HP to 670 HP tractors are readily available. Widest range of harvesting equipments we have, like I told you, we have grape harvester, combine harvester, loader, backhoe, maize harvesters, you name the equipment and we have it globally. Speaking about India, India is why we have to why we are investing in India or why we have chosen this market. So India is the first largest country having an arable land, cultivable land, which can be plowed for irrigation business. It has 160 mega hectares of land, cultivable land, which is 83.6% of entire land available in India. But the irony is that the land holding is less than 1 hectare per person. So India is the second largest producer of pulses, tea, jute, and allied fiber, cotton. Third largest producer of wheat, rice, groundnut, sugarcane. And fourth largest producer of mustard, potatoes, and coconuts. So different variety of crops, different variety of soil conditions, different variety of customer land acquisition. So definitely a different form of equipment and technology is required for Indian market. To cater this, we have studied the Indian market so that we have understood the challenges in Indian market as well. As of now, 43% of total workers or total manpower available, that dependency is on agriculture. And further, it will be reduced to 25% going ahead. So labor will be the shortage. Currently, we are facing the labor shortage for agriculture segment. For other segments, labor may be available to some extent, but in agriculture sector, it is going down. The labor availability is going down, and it is further expected that it will be reduced to 25%. So mechanization is the only solution available, because if you want to survive, you have to grow the crop. And if you want to grow the crop, you need a labor. If you don't have a labor, you don't have any other option than mechanization, because no one can stop eating for living. If you want to live, you have to eat. And if you have to eat, you have to produce. And if labor is not available, then you need to go for the mechanization. That is the only solution. So as of now in India, 40% of agriculture is mechanized. So here in India, mechanization does not mean that we have end-to-end solution. In India, mechanization term is used for the tractorization. So we don't have mechanization as of now. 40% mechanization is basically a tractorization. So if you compare to the countries which are agriculture-rich countries, one is first comes the Brazil. Brazil is 75% mechanized, and even China is 57% mechanized as of now. So India is very low mechanized as of now. 40% we are saying, but 40% is majorly out of 40%, 98% is tractorization. So other equipments we are just trying to introduce in the Indian market as per the need. This demand is increasing day by day. Then there are government policies which are favorable for mechanization, like ethanol production, biomass pellets, compressed biogas, and subsidies on agricultural equipment. There are large subsidies which are available in agricultural equipments, not only for equipments, but for agricultural business also. So in 1960, 72% of labor was available. So India's population was working towards agriculture, or they have the only one option of doing the agriculture in 1960. Till 1980, the labor was available. 72% of manpower was engaged in agriculture. By 2000, it reduced to 60%. And in 2022, it further reduced to 43%, which is an alarming situation. It is just an awakening call for mechanization. So there are different crop cycles, tillage and seedbed preparation, wherein around 75% mechanization is there. These are the basic tractor equipments which are required, used on day-to-day basis. Sowing and planting is 50% approximately. Fertilizer application, mechanization is 25%. Irrigation is 25%. Harvesting is 25%. Post-harvesting is again 25%. So there is a very high or large scope of improvement. This business has endless scope in India as of now. As you are aware, policy on bioethanol is there from government. Ethanol is being used for in petroleum mixtures as well. Biomass pellets, you are aware that as of now, crop residue management, government is very strict on burning the stables, which is a burning issue in Delhi and NCR region. So the solution is that you harvest that after post harvesting your crop, you can bundle those equipments and convert it into pellets, and which can be used in thermal power plants as well. Then there is a Tata sustainable alternative towards affordable transportation. So it is a CBG, compressed biogas technology, which has been introduced to avoid fossil fuel. And then subsidy on agricultural equipments, promoting the mechanization in India. In India, we have a tractor range starting from 20 horsepower to 106 horsepower. So wide range of tractors are available. Initially, when we started, we started with 70 HP tractor. After understanding the Indian market requirement and the demand from the market, slowly we have introduced different range of tractors in India. After launching the tractors, we shifted to sustainable environment solutions, which is the combined harvester, baler stack, biomass pellets, everything. So entire solution as of now is available with CNH in India in the brand of New Holland. So crop sensitive management, which I was just telling you about, the burning of the stubbles, which is a very crucial issue going on, burning issue in NCR region, not only in NCR, but other parts of country also. There are strict environmental restrictions or government norms which are being followed. We provide the solution. We have a tie-up with the government as well for providing these solutions. And government has also taken certain initiatives and they are promoting these initiatives with CNH as well. There are some certain unique offerings from CNH, like 6 years transferable warranty. We were pioneers in doing this. 6 years transferable, highest in the industry, and it can be transferable. If the tractor is sold to other customer, we transfer the warranty, which is not at all available in any of the automobile segment. Unique offerings as a standard fitment, it is our FPT engine, Fiat powertrain engines, paddy special, Liftomatic, high precision hydraulics, after PTO, synchro shuttle, speed tech, oil immerse brake. These are the basic features which we provide with our tractors. We don't compromise on safety and the driver comfort. Other things which we have offering is 4-wheel drive, canopies, straight axle planetary drive, multiple engine modes, sensomatic, and many more features which you are providing. Basically, these are the European technologies which we have customized for Indian requirements. We have in-house financial services also, like CNH Capital, which I have just informed you. So these do retail financing, also retail finance for the customers, end users. So we provide retail finance as well, and we have a wholesale lending for our dealers as well. So wholesale lending in terms of buying a tractor from CNH and then lending it to the retail customers. So this wholesale lending is also done by CNH. Started in 2018, 62,000 our customer as of now been served, 100% network coverage and field force of 300 plus. So we have started this business. We are very strict on this business for supporting our brand. We are not financing to competition as of now. This finance facility is available, retail and wholesale financing is available only to our CNH counterparts, CNH business partners only. So in the market, there are different banks are available, NBFCs are available. Those are funding to our brand as well. But our in-house finance is available for our brand only. This is exclusive for CNH. Coming to the financials, sorry. Coming to the financials, if you can see this, we have mentioned a plan for 4 years, wherein in the 3rd year, you can gain your payback amount of the investment which you have invested. Starting with the sales of 75 units, there are different permutation combinations which we have shared with you. So from first year, if you sell 75 units, your total revenue will be 54,96,000. Expenses will be 34,98,000, and EBITDA will be 19,98,000. So 22% of ROI is expected in the first year. Cash flow of 19,98,000. Second year ROI will be 30%. Third year it will be 45%. Sales of 125 units. And in 4th year, the ROI will be 57%. And in the 4th year, around 36, 37 months, you will have your payback period. So here, these are just a summary. These are just information about the EBITDA or the ROI or the cash flow. We can discuss in detail each and every location where the dealership requirement is there. It will have a customized requirement or customized business module, which can be discussed on case-to-case basis. We are available. In short, the requirement will be around 2,500 square feet area will be required to start this tractor business. We are expecting a rent of around 50,000 per month for this area. And spare parts, equipment, inventory, initial cost will be around 50 lakhs rupees. Additional working capital which will be required to invest will be around 34 lakhs. So total investment comes to around 90 lakhs rupees to start the business. Initially, you can start the business with a minimum investment of around 60 lakhs. Later on, as per the requirement, we can provide balance investment can be in the form of cash, CC or bank guarantee. We accept bank guarantee through our financial partner, CNH Capital. We have a commercial sign-off. Commercial sign-off is nothing but to understand that you are ready for the business, your all manpower and infrastructure are in place. So we do the agreement. Agreement initially is for 3 years, and after 3 years, it is being renewed. So these are the basic requirements of the business. And from New Holland, from CNH, we invite you to be the partner in our growth journey. So that's it from my side.
Yeah, hi, thank you so much, Amol. I'm sure the audience would have got the insight of what this opportunity all about, not just from the commercial aspect, but also from the technical aspect and the pedigree of the company, that you come with a global background with so many facilities, so many businesses, so many offerings, right? And now, after being incepted in country about 6 years before, you have scaled up to a level which is much respectable as such to any other automobile company in the country, right? In the commercial side, right? On the agriculture side of the business. So we have age-old companies like Sonalika Tractors and Mahindras of the world. Still, we are able to create a niche for us, and despite being a little expensive than them, we've been able to create a niche. The only reason I think that why we have been able to create this niche is because we are doing something better. Our technology is better, our products are better, our after-sales service is better, and the financial services that we are rendering to our buyers, to our investors, right? Because our idea is to prosper the growth, not just for us, but everybody who is part of this stakeholder, every stakeholder who is part of this ecosystem, whether it is the dealer or the consumer, right? So it is much to be appreciated. Now coming back to the sheet. So if you can run the sheet again, I would like to present one thing which my audience probably would have missed, because you were talking about the total investment of 90 lakh rupees, wherein about 50 lakh rupees is towards the inventory. So my friend, about 100% ROI in about 3 odd years, which is coming with this capital that you have initially invested in the inventory. However, this is going to be a recurring business because it's a commodity-based business. You are selling and you're buying, you're selling and you're buying, which means you still have your 50 lakh rupees intact in the business. But if you look at from a sales perspective, this money will come back to you probably in about 15 odd months. So the total investment, if you break in 2 parts, one is towards the capital, towards the fit outs, towards the rent deposits, rent, and the other side is the inventory. So this capital is going to be there in the business because it's your showroom and it will be there for next 3 to probably 30 odd years. However, on the inventory side, it is going to be an ongoing churning. So you sell 1, you buy 1, you sell 2, you buy 2, you sell 10, you buy 20, right? Because that's how you grow in a market, right? So this money will always be parked as such in the system because that's there in your inventory. So it will be there in your showroom, it will be there in your workshop every time, in your warehouse. However, you will receive this investment in 3 years' time. So you're free from your business, which means whatever you have invested in the business is now yours. Now, whatever you're going to make after 3 years is 100% profit, 100%, right? So no reinvestment is required, no new investment is required as such from your pocket. Am I right, Amol?
Yes. And let me clarify one more point. Nothing is available with CNH. You are only 6 lakh rupees deposited with the CNH. The rest, everything we supply against your investment. So your stock is available with you, spare parts, inventory, everything is with you. Out of this 6 lakh deposit, we also supply a tractor in case of an emergency. If you're having some requirement and banks are not open, but you need a tractor, we supply against that security deposit also. Your security deposit also encourages to give you us to give you interest on your security deposit. Or savings bank interest is also be paid. So if whatever amount you are investing, it is coming back to you only. Nothing we are keeping with us. And there are certain supports also which are extended from CNH. So if you can see in terms of revenue, there is a company incentive of CNH has special support of 7,50,000 in first year. So this is the special support which we give from our side to a new investor or new business partner who is joining hands with CNH for 1 year, because initially everyone needs the support. If you are new to the business, you don't understand the business initially, so there are certain expenses which you need to do in the field to make the visibility in the market. So CNH is also taking care of that, and we support you as a special support for 1 year as well.
That's
Thank you, Amol.
Yeah,
Gaurav. Sorry, Gaurav, just sorry to interrupt. Okay, so I would like to add basically the some points on the financial model that we have presented. I think the beauty of this model is not exactly coming out. So I'll brief you in terms of unit economics, how it works. So if you look at my showroom setup, it is one is the showroom and is a workshop. So the setup cost, your capital investment required to set up this is only 6 to 8 lakh rupees. So that cost goes in your fit out, fixture, civil work, electrical work. That is only 6 to 8 lakh rupees. You require around 2.5 lakh rupees of spare part and consumables. That's one, right? So if you look at your entire money that is going to depreciate, that is only 6-7 lakh rupees. Okay. Rest is the inventory. Rest is your working capital. So you have vehicles in your showroom that you have. Second thing, 35 lakh rupees, 34 lakh rupees, we have kept the provision for the working capital, right? So that's again sitting in your accounts. Now, third thing, the company is taking 6 lakh rupees security deposit, and against that security deposit, company is paying you interest, and it is 100% refundable, right? So if you look at the beauty of this business model, that in the capex you have invested only 6 to 8 lakh rupees, and if you look at the CNH support that company is giving you back a benefit of 7.5 lakh rupees. So that means the capex that you have invested in the business, which is depreciated value, company is paying you back in 1 year. So it's only the variable, that's working capital or the money that you keep in your account, you are making money on that, right? So that is the beauty of this business model. If you compare this business with other retail businesses or other formats like jewelry, retail, apparel, those requires basically higher investment, higher capex in the setup. So here my setup is very, very low, and that setup is again appreciated by the company in terms of they are giving you back some support. So you are 100% capex free business.
That's amazing, Ashok. I mean, you've given a new perspective altogether to the business, right? Which was missed by Amol and myself, because that's why I mentioned that we have the senior consultant who is going to be talking about the commerce part of it, the strategy part of it, right? Who's the brain behind the overall unit economics work, right? That you have done. So thank you so much for bringing to the interest of the viewers, investors that we have. So Amol, I'd like to hear from you that what all probable locations, potential locations you have in your mind, how you want to plot this journey for the investors going forward. So any particular list of the locations where you have earmarked with your own research and surveys where you need the showroom in the first place. So we will probably pull the investment from the investors in those markets.
Yes, actually, we are inviting we are basically inviting the applications for Rajasthan as of now. There are certain locations which are open across India, but as of now, Rajasthan is our focus market. So there are locations which are available in Rajasthan. There are around 21 odd locations which are available in Rajasthan. Divya, if you can share that list of locations.
Yeah, okay.
So it will be readily available. There is an area which has been mapped, and you can if applications are also open for all India if someone is interested. But yes, primarily we are focusing on Rajasthan as of now. Rajasthan, because Rajasthan is a very big market. Industry is growing, and the product suitability in Rajasthan is best. What products we are having or what offerings we are having, it is one of the best products which are suitable for the market. So we are not focusing across India. There are certain pockets, certain markets wherein we are trying to penetrate and enhance our network. So Rajasthan is a growing market. Industry is in upper trend. Agriculture is being promoted. There are different schemes which has been launched in Rajasthan, in the state of Rajasthan. So this is the area where we are trying to capture the market, or the product which is the best in the market. Yes, Gaurav.
I request other people to keep the mute.
Is my screen visible?
The screen is visible.
Screen is visible.
So here you can have a look at the districts also and the exact location wherein we are trying to find a business partner. So the area is also AOC is area of concentration, wherein this will be the area of concentration or area which will be allocated to a particular dealer. And there is a TIV, tractor industry. There is an industry which will be mapped. Approximately 2,100 tractors is being sold in Kaithal area in Alwar district, and the AOC, the tehsil which will be the dealer will be handling is Mandawar, Port Qasim, Tapukhera, Zara, Shingad Bas. These are the locations which we have identified. There are different permutations and combinations available. Considering the investment part, the requirement, and the visibility or the business opportunities available, we can have a discussion on these areas as well. But as in primary phase, we have identified certain locations wherein we are finding the business partners. So these are 21 odd locations. We have divided Rajasthan into 2-3 parts. So just to have a focus on which area we need to concentrate initially. If you can scroll down. Yes. So these are basically 21 locations. We are having around 34 odd dealers available in Rajasthan as of now, which are working. And one of our biggest dealer, who is selling around 700 plus tractors, is from Rajasthan. So all India number 1, number 2 dealers are from Rajasthan. So there are certain belts wherein which is touching the boundaries of Haryana and Punjab, wherein agriculture has been promoted. The customer base is different. So in these belts, we are just doing very good business. A dealer selling 700 plus units is from Rajasthan. So market is not new. The product suitability is there, acceptability is there. But yes, there are certain pockets which are vacant as of now. So these pockets, agriculture facilities, irrigation, everything is available. So we have selected or chosen those pockets only wherein all these facilities are available. Because for selling a tractor, you need a finance facilities available, not only from CNH Capital, but from other NBFCs and national banks as well. Second thing is, if you want to do the farming, you need a water resource. So water resource is available. Canals are available. Rain is good. So all these locations had been identified, handpicked based on the product suitability and market conditions.
Sure, sir. Sure, Amol. So we have noted the locations. We'll keep our investors informed on the list of geographies, list of areas that has been earmarked by your team. However, we still have a query from one of our investors who has raised the interest from Sangli, Maharashtra. Do we have a possibility to speak to the prospect for the Sangli location?
Yes, we can speak. As of now, Sangli is covered, but we can get in touch with the prospect.
Okay. So I request Sudhakar to please get back to us so that we can discuss with you on the Sangli location and other locations as well, wherever you think that you can partner with this brand. So anything else, Amol, that we think is required to be discussed, because we have covered more or less on the financials, on the company pedigree, growth history, and the future plan that we have. So anything that we think that now is left, we can actually have it as an ending note from you before we actually close the session for the day.
Okay, most of the part has already been covered. If you have any specific issues or concerns or clarification is needed, we are already available. Pan India, we are having our offices. Pan India, our team is available on the field as well. Your team is also available. So jointly, with whatever may the queries, questions, clarifications needed, we are always available. And going ahead, if anybody is want to have or want to visit our facility in Greater Noida, we do welcome. If anybody wants to have a look at our plant as well, we are open. Let us know. We are inviting you to visit our manufacturing facility in Greater Noida.
All right, that's great.
Thank you, Anmolji. I think very wonderful insight, and I will add basically throw some more light on your business model. So here, basically, my investors or dealers or franchisee partners, they have many upsides in this business model. Apart from just selling vehicles, they can sell basically equipments. They can sell they can do vehicle servicing. They can sell spare parts. They can sell insurances. And many additional services they can add on. They can also add on selling like fertilizers and other agriculture related products. So this business has an upside, what we have projected in the business model. And these projections have been considered at a very conservative level. So if you look at our top performers, so we have taken, means my top performer is doing 5x of the current projections that we have considered. So we are confident that any partner who basically associate with us, we are sure that they will be definitely profitable and they will make more business than we have expected in this format, in this business model, whatever we have presented. So we look forward to work together to create success story for the franchises and for the brand as well. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Ashok. Thank you, Ashok. So, Bharat, closing remarks from you.
Right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this webinar. And of course, in case if you want to have a one-on-one discussion with the brand, or at least want to have a visit to the Noida plant, you all can contact us at our hotline number 9717683838, or you can write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So that's it for the day. Thank you so much, all the panelists who joined this webinar and share a very good insight about the brand and the business opportunity. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Divya and Anamol, sir, for joining this webinar. And yes, of course, all the viewers who are going to get a very good business opportunity in case if you go for this particular brand. So thank you so much, everyone. That's it. Tomorrow we will again come back to you with another set of brand, and we will explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care and have a nice day ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.